Tonight, city leaders are listening to people who want a light shined on La-Crosse County law enforcement. La-Crosse officials are considering the birth of a La Crosse area citizens oversight board on policing.
And new at 10 tonight, News 8 Now's Jordan Fremstad introduces us to some La-Crosse residents who say improvement in policing is needed.
Names like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor are attached to families left grieving and neighborhoods with questions. Questions forcing communities across the country to take a good look at their own law enforcement.
Our community talked about having more oversight by our citizens and by our civilians.
La-Crosse Mayor Tim-Kabot and the La-Crosse County Criminal Justice Management Council, along with other partners, took time to listen.
I have been a part of the criminal justice. I was a part of the criminal justice system for many years.
Listen to people like Charles Woods, who says he has had some bad experiences with law enforcement in his life.
I do understand that La-Crosse is leading the charge in police reform.
Woods would like to see a change in the way law enforcement officers are taught.
I think it boils down to rebuilding socially with the police officers, more socially and more personally. I think it boils down to reshaping the image and the perception in which these officers have been trained.
Garrett Denning,
to help hold our police accountable.
Wants citizens to have an easier way to report officers who commit unlawful actions.
I'd like to see a structure that's kind of accessible and transparent that people can submit complaints to.
These comments are valuable to La-Crosse County leaders for a potential La-Crosse area citizens oversight board on policing, a board designed to keep a light on law enforcement actions. There were emails read during the session as well. One citizen says they want an oversight board that doesn't include bias and unfair judgment on police officers.
We hope that La-Crosse is able to move forward in a positive, respectful, and uplifting manner for all, and avoid the scenes of irresponsible knee-jerk reactions that have played out across the country since the death of George Floyd.
Holmen resident Cheryl Hancock says the potential board should focus on more than just the city.
We've got Holmen, Onalaska, West-Salem, the town of Campbell, and then the sheriff's department. If it's a county thing, we should really look and focus outside.
Leaders say the goal is to build trust and strengthen relationships between the police and La-Crosse area communities. Reporting in La-Crosse County, Jordan Fremstad, News 8 Now.
And you can listen to the full conversation on La-Crosse County's Facebook page. We also have a link to that listening session on our website, news8000.com.